known as menopause. Everybody know am, everybody dey hear am. Even before we were born, even our grandmama, they talk am. Our we won't get for people when get opportunity when they get the grandmothers when go school where we dey hear them from our grandmama mouth those days, even our great grandmothers, people when come in their great grandmothers for life. But many of us, person like me, person like some of us when they watch me today, we know too, we dey hear the words menopause, but we don't too know what it mean. We don't know say before these words, these big words, menopause, when all of us dey hear so, it gets stages when we get many stages before we begin to talk, say, oh, this person don't enter menopause. So the first and foremost, for us to talk, say, within menopause, now be say, for a whole 12 months, we know they see our monthly flow again. I think everybody know it's in the monthly flow. For a whole 12 months, we know we'll see them again. So, but before that time when we say the thing will stop, it gets period when we say the thing go they come, that's adjustment. The thing they come, they go. They come, maybe after 2 months, it will still come back again. So this period when we say that's adjustment, so now they call perimenopause. So the stages of menopause, now 3 stages. We get perimenopause, we get menopause, and we get post-menopause. So the perimenopause, now be that period when we say the thing go dey dance adjustment. Woman go feel born during this period, yes, but it only take the grace of God. They only take grace of God for woman to born for the period of this perimenopause. Why they take the grace of God for woman to born for this time period? Now women, number one, now woman when we say they really they fertile well for inside in body, they will feel born for this period. Why? Because that thing when we they call estrogen, when they help woman, they tell they get belly, when they build woman cough, when they make woman body fine, money, but a woman body they make poto like this. When we say the time when God creates woman, when Adam open eye looking like this, wow, see this beautiful thing when God give me that hip, that cough, that it gets one thing where they call now hormone, they call it estrogen. So this period of time when we say the woman monthly flow, not the stable well again. That estrogen, the thing will go down. They function well again. It's they catch well again. Just like they see low sperm count for man body. Now so they still they see this kind of thing for woman body. So this period of time, woman when we say he never to get, maybe God forbid, he never quick marry. Maybe they wait of blood. Maybe as from 30 to 35 years, now in this thing they start where for people body. Whether not everybody this thing they affect, no, not be everybody. Not be everybody. If it be twins today, if it affect me, where, but it no go ever affect my twin sister. Okay. It affects this perimenopause problem so. If it affects my mama, but it no go ever affect me. Why? Because everybody body it get as it be. You understand? Because why we say if it affects my mama, it not go affect me? Because my mama will be my mama. Then my papa and my mama meet. They become husband and wife when they born me. So that's problem when we say it come from my mama's side so for health issue. If it not enter my body, then the one of my papa feel high pass. If it's the hormone of my papa fit high pass my mama, then that one will cover me. Then that problem not going ever affect me. Okay, if it affects me, it go feel affect my children. No, if it not affect my children or if it affects them, why? Because of waiting I just talk just now. So waiting be this perimenopausal symptoms. My dear sister, I get about 34 symptoms here when we say me and you with a battle today. If you don't pass 35 years, if you don't pass 32 years old, 32, 33, 35, go reach the day when we say your monthly flow, they stop, pata, 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 pata. Nobody for a year go talk, say, one or two of these symptoms, they feel like hot flashes. What do they call hot flashes? Hot flashes now, that period when we say, it go be like say, I don't know whether many of us fry gari for Nigeria those days. I don't know. Yes. Go be like say, you didn't near fry gari. That heat, the way why they talk this thing, why they illustrate it, because I don't suffer this thing where I know what they talk about. You go like say you did wear open day, you go like say you did where they fry gari. You understand? The kind heat when you go they hot your body, God forbid, if care is not taking person come not close from body because it go in body go the hot time. You understand? As the body they hot time like this now, not quite long, cold go begin the cash on. This thing they always they happen for cold period. You understand? This cold, hot flash, cold, they always they happen for cold period. Then we feel talk, oh, the heater when there has no hot free show. Hey, maybe we increase it. Hey, maybe if you get luck, maybe that person when we say you and your husband, they oh, my husband, babe, come near me. Hold me. And they feel cold. The moment he don't come near you like this, now like sweat don't come. Sweat don't begin to come. So now the third symptom now. I don't talk about hot flash. When we say it could be like say your body go hot. Then the cold one. I don't talk about that one. Then the the moment you don't, you they ask, Abe, cover me. Then before you know it, you don't begin the sweat anyhow. Okay. Then if care is not taking, some of our sisters, when we say, they care for their body, this period of time, that sweat when they come out from inside your body, so you go to make her this smell, they get body odor. You understand? Body odor. Maybe she know the bath well. Yes, it's normal. Some of us too they tire. I don't bath late before in the afternoon time. Now again, you they sweat heavily. That kind of sweat, the thing they get as it be. Because now hormone when they die for inside your body, then they bring that sweat come out, and that thing they smell. Then if you don't take time, they bath on time, the thing will come the day in your body, they smell. If you get that husband when we say things they irritate, things will come begin to fall apart for person, married life. Then there is another one when we put the color palpitation of heart. This one and hypertension, they go together. Okay? Yes, it happen. During this period of perimenopause, you will going to be say, you are going to get palpitation of heart. Why? Because say maybe you don't begin the fats. Because as all these things they happen to you, you are going to lose them up from the head. Because you don't know what they happen to you again. You go to get some wrong. Some people go to talk, say, oh, maybe now people they do I beg my dear sisters, all these things when I don't talk like this. If you don't begin to witness, experience all of them, not catch winch, not be winch. Now inside your body, now your second stage of life, now you do so. And if we don't take care of this thing, when we say we don't do our second stage of life, it will come carry us enter third stage of life. And when we enter our third stage of life, it is too late. Now there, you come happen, say, you see all this grandmama, when we they see for Oyibo this time, Oyibo land this time around, when we say that they get different characters. Now, waiting happen to them in this second stage of their life, now they carry over to third stage, okay? So we don't talk about palpitation of heart. Then there is this irritability, okay? Everything, they always irritate you. Why you not going to irritate you? They always they sweat. Maybe you don't dress bigger like this. You won't go out. You don't call makeup artist. They come make up you. You understand me? Then sweat. It gush out of your face like this. You understand? Then maybe where you dey, everywhere, everybody dey okay there. Now only you they find yourself. Anytime when you take that people they look to you, say this person don't find himself again. So that you go there very, very much irritated. And any small thing when people do you like this, you don't take on to be something else. Then there is this mood swing, okay? Mood swing. Now, you are happy. The next minute, you don't, they carry face. The next minute, you they dance to music. The other minute, you are not, things are not falling okay. Small thing when person will take follow you play like this, you don't carry on to become everything. You understand? So, when all these things, when I talk, they come so. There are people when we say, if they experience this about 34 symptoms, I'm telling you, because since when I know they talk, create this awareness, when people they talk to me, what they pass through, I will say, I say my own still many. I still they see who their own many pass my own. You understand? So this mood swing, if you be that person when you say you get mood swing problem, I beg. I use God Almighty to beg you. If you get best friend, make your best friend understand. Say, bestie, I beg. If it happens, say, you go call me, I know if you pick your call because I know they mentally okay. You understand? Let people talk what they want to talk. This person head not correct, no problem. Let me wear my shoe. Let me know how the thing they fits me for leg and how the thing they prepare me for body. It's better to say, I know interact with you the time when I not say they okay, than I don't, maybe me and you, you don't do me small thing, you don't offend me, then our relationship can scatter. So make your bestie understand. If you get husband, make your husband understand. If you want to make your husband understand about your new stage of life that you did right now, not be told they, kind of nag before you will make your husband understand. Because I'm sorry to use the word, not be all men, they matured. You understand? Not be all men, they understand. Not be all men, they understand some changes when they happen to their wife. Like some men now, if their wife's get belly, they don't understand, say this period, this woman, they carry heavy load, the worker, this woman, her mood, they change and all that. So, not be all men. So, I beg my dear sisters, if they pass through this crisis right now, try and make your husband understand. You know, now this, if you beg them, make you understand your situation, it doesn't make you a weak lad. It doesn't make you a weak soul. You understand? It will only make you build your house well, so that problem, kata, enter your house. That is for the mood swing aspect of it. Then, trouble sleeping. Excuse me. Trouble sleeping. Many people get insomnia problem during this period of your time. How long this thing they last, this perimenopause? The last 10 years, the last 15 years, depends on when you will finally say enter menopause, when we say you know go come the see your menses again. So imagine one person when we say the period of this perimenopause will be about 10, 15 years. So you know go sleep for night for 10, 15 years. Not be waiting they beautiful at all. In the morning, now only morning time, now you will come say, okay, you want sleep. That morning time, if you be a person when they work, how you will take manage up with your job. That morning time, if you maybe you be full-time housewife, your children will go school. If maybe you be full-time housewife, you get to prepare for your husband, you get to prepare, do cleaning. But I will tell you, I have been there. If you not sleep for night, you know go fit get up before 2 p.m. Never. You know go fit. Now only when be the person will sleep for night, then they wake up for 7 a.m. Who not sleep? You know if you say I be virtuous woman, okay, man, I wake up at 5. When we say now around 5, 6 a.m. night sleep won't begin to catch you. So that one now very, very that's something when we say we have to work on. All these symptoms when I talk about too, it is manageable. We feel manager. Now only people will not get the awareness. Now only people will not get the awareness. Now you will say, you will just carry on from now. Now only people will not know the awareness, will not know anything about and now own they carry the reach old age. And when you carry and reach old age, now very I mean the thing no she no fit bear am anymore. No go ever fit bear am. Okay? So that one for the trouble sleeping home. Then there is this irregular period. This period of time, this we are still talking about perimenopause period. This period of time, woman no dey get her monthly flow no dey constant again, but not be everybody. There are people when we say their monthly flow no go constant, they will see their period to this month, 2-3 months time before they will see their own. So to the best of my knowledge, I don't still see people when we say that period did not disturb them until say the day when the thing will stop pata. You know, there are some women say when we say at 55, they still see their period. Yeah, because maybe they are eating healthy and they are taking good supplements to help them out. Okay, so that irregular period don't sleep over. Then there is low sex drive. This period, my dear sisters, a very critical period for us. How man will use his own time, invest his own love, invest everything about and say marry woman. For in life, we'll say, yes, this woman, now my till death do us part. All of a sudden, the woman will begin to misbehave and all that. That misbehavior not be her fault. Imagine this hot flash, mood swing, heart palpitation. Then there is this low sex drive. Your man will touch you. I beg, go, leave me alone. Now you know they work. Now you be full-time housewife. Now the man they work. He come house. Maybe making just hold you to himself like this. You would complain. You don't want. Then drag body until when we say okay now, nothing there again. Okay, make that one self, making self no constantly offend you. You go do what you want to, but you know, feel be like those days when we say una no. I mean, una they grow, they come. You know, you get a CB. So, ladies, if you know say you don't begin to get this low sex drive, I beg, work on yourself to save your marriage. Then there is dry VG. Now, low sex drive, 90 provoke low dry VG. We don't know what I thought. I try to talk about. So, when we say dry VG, maybe the man don't try. Now you get low sex drive since. If the man said he they try making day in day, then he enter everywhere dry, nothing. At the end of the day, it come out from inside. You know what they happy. So if you get all these symptoms, because obviously every woman they get dry VG. Yeah, that is why the symptoms are many. Don't be waiting. You they pass through, not be me. I they pass through. Okay. Then there is fatigue, always tired. It is very, very common during perimenopausal period. Sometimes as you don't begin in the beginning of this stage, you know they feel this fatigue. Why? Because you are young. Why? Because don't forget, I say as from 35 years old, okay, you are still up and doing 40 years, okay, you're still up and doing 45, 48, as you are climbing 50, and if you say your monthly flow, they still come, that fatigue, I will tell you, it will come.
Please,
you will be tired for nothing.
See, yes, please, if there is any question in the comment section, ask. We should write and ask. If you want to come up to ask your question, yeah, the box is free for you. I want to ask a question, ma. In this period of time, do women have back pain from the waist to the neck?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to pains. Okay. I'm coming to pains. Yeah, I'm coming to pains. So, I just want to take it one after the other. There are 34 symptoms, okay? So, this period of time, this tiredness, okay? You are always tired for nothing. It's not your fault. Because your body is struggling, your body they struggle. If they fight, your hormone they decrease every day. You understand me? If they fight to help you, but you know they fuel yourself again. You know those things when you used to eat when you did from 0 age to 34 years, now you still they feed yourself. The thing, I mean, all your body don't they the thing don't, it needs something better than what you are giving it. So everything you will begin to get as it be. So that fatigue, it will be there. Sometimes it will even become permanent. The tiredness, it will even become permanent. So there is anxiety, anxiousness. You are anxious. Any small thing like this, you're anxious for nothing. Okay. I won't come out. I won't go catch bus. You calm down. And if you don't take time, as they always say anxious, that anxiousness, that anxiety, now they cause that heartbeat. Because small thing they spark you up, small thing they make you they fidget, they fear, that one are for the urinary leakage of it. Then there is itchy, crawly skin. This period of time, there are some women, they'll come your body they scratch you for nothing. You just finish to bath, no. You they scratch body. You get some women when tell me say, like as I said, okay. Then there is achy joints. That one was sister when mommy asked just now. Back pains, joint pains, knee pains, waist pain. My dear, since October, reach March, I did house. I no work. Why? Because I was having waist pain.
Because me, I'm having the pain. That is what I'm asking. I always have that pain.
For a good 6 months, I was having waist pain. This waist pain, the way when the thing will take come, it will hook you. You understand? You know fit stand straight. Imagine person when we say he bear these pains for good 10, 15 years before menopause will start. Then she's almost 60. You gonna make all these old people that they bend like this because of the pains when they carry from 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, ma. So what are we going to be using for that pains now? Is there any?
Okay.
Is there anything to use?
I'm coming to that.
Okay.
If you want me to treat this pain on first.
I don't believe you can finish all today.
Okay, no problem.
Please, let's be asking questions. Say, is there any medication for the symptom? I don't think so.
No, there is no medication. Sometimes you will even go and meet your doctor. Your doctor will say it is in your head. It's you that is fabricating it. You are just thinking it. Even in my house, sometimes my children laugh at me. They say, "Mommy, you're always talking about this thing. Mommy, you are going crazy because of this." Nobody understands you except people that have the same. I mean, you have the same symptoms with, And thank God for some specialists today that are trying to give awareness to people. Do you understand? Yes, there are medications. It doesn't last. The only thing that is good for all these symptoms I have. Okay, so far I've treated only 20. Okay, so let's leave the rest for another day. The only medications I would say is not medication. It's for you to change your lifestyle. Like someone that is already having hot flash, you have to change your lifestyle. Okay? Stop eating spicy food. Like we Africans, we always like this peppery food. I actually like pepper soup. Stop it. Please, let's stop eating spicy food. If you're that type that love hot food, stop it. At least food that is not too hot is good. Okay? And stop drinking coffee. Stop it. I know it's very difficult. Like me, I work with coffee. Coffee, now they help me to the work. But if they hard, you have to. Because if you see that all these things that you are passing through is getting out of hand, things that you are not supposed to take, you have to deviate from it. So, for that ache on, if you see, say, you get weight pass as you be before you begin the bone, Yes, sometimes I will say kudos to our husbands. They will say there is one TikTok sound that says, "I love them obvious. If she's not big, I don't like her." I don't know how they say it again. Yes, your husband might love you obvious. You understand me? Your husband might love you obvious. But what about your health? If I should say, okay, it is normal. I mean, it's good for you to live yourself the way you are. Now me go be the first woman when we say, I will say, I not go ever reduce weight for my life because my husband not the care. He not care. Whether I pass reach from here, go reach tomorrow, you not consign her. Provided waiting you want for a woman body, I get her. But what about my own health? You understand? So for that pains only, if you not say you fast as you first be before you start to debone, try and reduce weight. There are many ways you can reduce your weight. You know, it doesn't really mean that you start starving yourself. Change your food intake. Change the kind of food you are eating. Try and eat more protein, more vegetables, green leafy vegetables, omegas, food that has, fish and nuts. All those things, they are going to help you out. I have been there. Imagine someone that has been at home since October till March. And even before that, then, I was, before I started talking about this menopause of a thing, for good 2 years, I was leaping. Good 2 years. I was having knee pains. Why? Because I was very, very much obese. I was weighing 130 kilos then. Until I started having health complications, my doctor had to tell me to reduce weight and all that. Even to go for operation, my doctor said I cannot go for operation because of my health, of my heart's health. You understand? That I have to do it myself. I couldn't even do go for gym. I couldn't work out. So I just did it on my own by changing my lifestyle, by changing what I'm eating. You understand? So for the pain's own, you go fit change that situation. Now when the thing will come back, we say by the time you start going out of plan, out of your eating, your new eating habits, then the pains will come back. Do you understand me?
Women.
It is your eating habits that you are going to stop. Stop it and change to another way. If you don't change to another way, the pains will be there and to be graduate. It will be going on and on and on. That is why most of our all these old women, old people that we see here, they end up in wheelchairs. Yes, there are medications that will help you to reduce acute pains and all that. My doctor gave me some medications like Tramadol, like there is this ketoprofen and all that.
Tramadol.
I used all of them.
Tramadol.
Yeah, in my country we have Tramadol. It's very good.
Is it that same Tramadol?
No, it's not the Tramadol in Nigeria. No.
Mama, Tramadol, I mean, it's a good medicine. Just that it's being misused.
Yes, the one we have in my country here, the one we have in my country is very mild. But it is mild, if you take them, if you take them, it will clear you come up from ground. You have to sleep. If you not sleep, you know if you stand. And after that period, the pains will go. That moment when you take and when you take sleep so. But when you wake up again, the pains will come back.
And what is the
I have
need?
to stay home for 6 months.
There is no need of taking it.
That is why people abuse it, to get high with it. That's it. As for me, the kind of Tramadol that we have here, you know, the way they talk about Tramadol for Nigeria, you know, they give person strength, huh? No. Our Tramadol here no be energy something. Person no fit take and say, okay, you want 10 days. No. Now just to relieve you from your acute pains. You understand? Please excuse me. Hello?
There is a box, so
Yeah, so normally there are a lot of drugs that scientists have made. Many people are misusing it. Even the
I'm so sorry, guys.
Even the white powder is I mean, it has a positive use, but it's been misused. So that's the thing.
So I have like our tramadol, we have many different milligram for it. There is 35 milligram. I started with 50 milligram. So when my doctor saw that 50 milligram was too much for me, she now reduced it to 35. Even at 35, I will take it. The pains will relieve me. After some hours, the pains will come. But the only simple thing that changed my situation is I now started losing weight. You know, I started losing weight. I went into weight loss program, of which it has been interesting since March. You understand? So the only thing, honestly, the only thing that will help us out in all these our symptoms is changing your lifestyle. You change your lifestyle. Yes, you can take drugs. Your doctor will always write drugs for you. But if you are taking drugs and you are not changing your lifestyle, it will never, I mean, all the symptoms, the pains will never go. Just like a diabetic patient. Your doctor will write insulin for you, write everything. Everything is there. But what the doctor will tell you, now 2 things that doctor will tell you to do, apart from the drugs we give you. The doctor will tell you, say, may they change your eating habits. Eat this, not eat this. Then he will tell you, say, make you they do workouts. If you say maybe you don't get that straight way, you will tell you carry weights, they will tell you, say, they work out. And if you true follow those 2 things, you will live without insulin. You will be a living testimony. You will say, tell people, say, people they talk, say diabetes is not the finish, but my own finish. Why? Because you follow that healthy lifestyle and that workouts when doctor tell you. Not be that drug where they give you. Not be make the okay.
Okay, ma, you were having diabetes before?
I have patients that has diabetes.
Okay,
I have.
Okay,
I have somebody.
That means there is cure. There is cure for it.
There is cure on his food. Apart from the insulin, now food. Now food and workout.
We'll come for that one another day. Okay. By the grace of God. Please, the box is up. The box is open. The box is open. So let's tap the box before you leave. The box is open. Just click the box. Whatever you get in there, you can get 1 coin, 2 coin. I don't know if it's still there. The box is gone. God bless you, ma. Continue, ma.
Thank you, everybody. I got one.
Me, I got 2.
So is there any question?
Our mommy Julie, thank you so much for this wonderful teaching. I mean, it's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
I feel much relieved to hear that. You know, diabetes. As I grow up, some of the things that we have experienced, our parents, in fact, we used to wonder if when we were young, those things existed. Because now that we are getting old, we ourselves, we see our parents dying of diabetes. And again, we are also scared that, maybe we are also next on the line. And so we are being conscious of that disease. I'm also happy to hear that you are saying that. I'll be happy to say my talk for pigeons today. Quickly do.
No problem, sir. You can anything.
No. I mean, for the audience, for many of our people were there.
Yeah.
So they have to say, at least we don't hear say, if we stay away from spicy, because we Africa with the chop spicy food, especially intestine for animal. And if you chop like that, when you gas, when you both person go run, say what is happening in this area? Because of the type of thing they chop. This one fish, crayfish, pomo, the part where they throw in, now they find chop. We get even our gari, fufu. So that one where they slap, what they call it, jebu gari, now one where they slap our jaw like that, paka. only thing we go cause us
Oh,
trouble.
Kiana.
Pastor, leave me.
Pastor, please.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Point of
Yes,
correction. Oh. Spicy food, you know me say we no go chop gari. Oh, gari, it dey very, very good. Oh, it dey nice. Gari na fiber. Oh. The carbohydrate content of gari na fiber. Na high pass gari carbohydrates on for gari body. So gari, we are very safe to take gari.
Ogbono
is good. Egusi is good. Provided you don't eat all this food in the night, in the evening. Eat this food at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. is okay. Even rice, you can eat it, but moderately. Moderately. You know, we're going to eat some like before. Before anything when you go eat, you go first eat your vegetable and your meat. Eat your meat first and your vegetable first before you take your carbohydrate or fiber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
You're welcome.
So, thank you for that teaching again.
Please,
So
if there is any question,
people don't have time to eat.
if there's any question, please just write it in the comment section. Please, if there's any question.
May I have a question?
Okay.
Yes.
Mama, I want to ask. Now, you talked about all the symptoms. Make I speak pidgin English.
No problem.
Okay, for all the symptoms where you talk, you've been talking say like the one where you talk say that's a hot flash and other things, how person go fit take manage and what a person go do. The hot splash, you talk to me they know they eat spicy food. But
Yes.
what of that one where you say like the thing go they itch, the depression where go come, the dry VG, what a person go do, what a woman go do, where they experience that one where go make she go overcome that dry VG and that one where you say when Oga go touch and you go say, I bet leave me, I don't want body they pepper me, that one where body go they pepper everything don't vex, waiting women go do when you don't reach that stage if they experience them to take help themselves.
Okay. First and
Okay,
foremost.
go down. Let women come up so that when they call you their matter well.
I mean, you know, come out so because this thing they happen to women. Then so that if it happen to madam, you go understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that if your fellow man come complain to you, say, madam, they do like this, you go tell and say, you know what are this thing when they happen to madam?
It's true. Especially as pastor, we experience a lot of those issues when it comes to counseling meeting.
Exactly.